You ever notice how your brain acts like the ultimate con artist? Smooth with it, dead serious. It feeds you a whole storyline and you just believe it. Think about it. You've never actually experienced the world as it is. You've only experienced your brain's remix of it. Light hits your eyes? That's not seeing. That's just your brain translating vibrations into shapes and colors. Sound? Same thing. Air moves, your brain adds subtitles, and suddenly you heard something. Even touch is just electrical signals convincing you that you're grabbing something solid. Here's the juice. You're not even experiencing this in real time. Your brain lags, milliseconds behind, which means the now you think you're living in is already over. You're constantly watching the rerun, not the live show. And yet you never question it, because your mind fills in the gaps so smooth, it feels seamless. Like watching a movie that skips a few frames. You don't notice, but the illusion holds. But ask yourself, if everything you know is just interpretation, if your reality is a custom edit playing in your head, how do you know it's real? Dreams prove the point. In a dream, your brain builds a whole world, people, emotions, and you buy it, 100%. You never stop mid-dream and say, "Hold up, this doesn't add up." You just roll with it. Only when you wake up do you realize it was a setup. So how do you know you're not dreaming right now? Science already snitched on your brain. Neuroscience shows your mind makes decisions before you even decide. Translation, the you that thinks it's in control is basically a spokesperson reading lines after the fact. The press secretary, not the president. That means the self you defend so hard, the one with opinions, beliefs, a backstory, is just a construct, a character written by memory, conditioning, culture, and repetition. Swap your parents, your language, your environment, you'd be someone else entirely. So how real is this version of you? And it gets darker. There's no central you in the brain. No captain at the wheel. Just a bunch of processes firing off, competing for airtime. Whichever one's loudest in the moment gets crowned as me. That's why one day you feel confident, the next you're anxious, the next you're peaceful. Different voices taking the mic. So who's really in control? Mystics been calling this for centuries. Buddhists said there's no self. Hindus called the world Maya, illusion. Science finally caught up and went, yeah, looks like they were right. But here's the plot twist. If you aren't your thoughts, your emotions, or your past, then what are you? The only thing left, awareness itself. The silent witness watching the story play out. That's why people who break through the illusion, whether through meditation, awakening, or even psychedelics, always come back saying the same thing. I can't unsee it. Because once you see the strings behind the puppet show, the magic trick doesn't work the same. Now look around. How much of your life has been you reacting on autopilot, living inside a story your brain scripted without asking for your permission? How many memories are half fiction, edited to keep the narrative tight? How many things do you miss every day because your brain decides it's irrelevant? They proved this with the gorilla experiment. People so focused on counting basketball passes, half of them didn't notice a full-grown man in a gorilla suit strolling through the scene. Their eyes saw it. Their brain deleted it. That's not just a Jedi mind trick. That's your whole life. Your mind filters reality every second, shows you only what fits the story it already believes. Everything else, gone, which means you don't see reality. You see confirmation. So let me hit you with the real question. If your brain is out here lying, editing, filtering, and scripting everything you experience, what's actually real? And more importantly, who are you outside the story?